There we go. Looks like you guys are hearing that. What do you mean sign into PSN to use network features? Doesn't need to update. Hold on. I guess they updated their terms and conditions. So I had a bit of an excitement earlier where I found out that there were, in fact, missable chests, which you need to get all the chests in Wild Arms 3 and 4. Well, basically all of them, to fight one of the optional super bosses called Black Box. I was able to double check my VOD and ensure that I did, in fact, get the chests in Serpent's Coil, which are the only missable ones. Because basically there's a switch that raises a floor and raises another one, but the switch is on the other side of one of those bridges that gets raised, and you can no longer access that switch from the outside, and at the end of the dungeon they teleport you out. So the second half of that dungeon basically remains inaccessible for the rest of your save file. This one also has 6 missable chests in the Prologue area, so we're going to make sure we get those. And we're going to have to find out what's going on in terms of the volume situation for this one as well. I have it down at 40% right now, or 20% right now, but we'll probably need to bump it up to 40. Click the touchpad to use a select button and start and press start to play, because the controller doesn't actually have a start button, it has options. So we need to teach you what start means. Actually, I'm going to bump this up to 40%. No! Okay, this might be fine. So, this game is more in the style of the first 2 Wild Arms titles. Actually, I want to... 40% might be too much. Let's split the difference. Yeah. Woo! Also, first, I think this... No, there's probably other Xseed games that were available on the Vita. But, like, this title screen is awesome. I love how everybody's in these, like, melancholic, brooding poses. Guess what? I really like Arnaud's design. That shouldn't be a surprise. But yeah, before Wild Arms 3... you typically would only have like one ARMS user, and then Wild Arms 5 kind of tried to hybridize this game's style with the theming of 3. Okay, so that's just a battle thing. There is an opening theme, but I don't know under what circumstances it is triggered. We're not going to play this for super long because I have to get up at 6:30. But I wanted to get this started and at least do the tutorial, get those 6 chests, so that I don't have to worry about it. So convert, add bonuses to a Wild Arms 4 game based on Wild Arms Alter Code F WAF data. In their infinite wisdom, could be because it's a different publisher besides Xseed. That remake of Wild Arms 1 is not available. You can still get X-File keys in this game as well, just like in Wild Arms 3. That unlocks extra things. Unfortunately, in the North American version, both of these games, similar to some of the similar to like Arch Angelico 2's Western release that had crash issues in like the final dungeon or final boss. This game, for whatever reason, is missing 2 enemies that you cannot encounter in gameplay but are still present in the bestiary. And in order to get some of the X-File keys, you need to complete that. So you will not be able to unlock the character gallery or the voice gallery in the North American version. Apparently, the PAL version of the game doesn't have that issue, but has crash problems instead and has to be played in NTSC mode. But I assume NTSC mode is just like refresh rate and whatnot. And resolution, like it might be like an interlace thing. I'm not the biggest expert on that. Are you ready to start? I am. Let me make sure I'm ready to start. Yeah, I'm ready to start. First, adjust your system settings. If there's no need to adjust the settings, or you've already finished making adjustments, press the start button to start the game. I mean, there was no option for that so far, so when vibration is set on, you can cancel vibration effect at any given time by pressing the R3 button. That's super weird. All right. We'll find that as we go. Cursor memory, you might want to change. Frequency in which characters will use their voices. Movie subtitles. Battle messages. Battle camera. Camera movement in battles. Battle movies. Accelerator. Select how it's used, either toggle or hold. Stereo. Volume. Vibration. And then screen position I cannot select. And then there are tutorials. X-File. Here you can view your results and various bonus options. In order to open all 6 files, letters A through F, you must complete 9 different challenges. You can skip the title screen sequence by pressing the start button when the MediaVision logo appears. If you let the game continue after the title screen, it will go into a demo loop. Skip cutscenes by pressing the start button. Okay, no pausing. The tutorials are explanation of Wild Arms 4 systems and rules. By checking here, you can reread tutorials previously viewed during the game. For some reason, triangle is like exit. Oh. Attributions. Oh. Enhancements. Huh. Interesting. I guess that's like frame rate stuff? Huh. Alright. Actual start button on the touchpad. Love isn't always peaceful. Sometimes love requires us to fight. But weapons aren't the only answer. With faith and resolve, even the most intense wars can be overcome with love. I gotta lock in for these. Children, take this message to heart and forge a peaceful future for all. Wild Arms 4.
I think the coast is clear now. Can't believe we're sparring this early in the morning. All it does is make you hungry.
Is this pre-rendered? This does not look an engine. And that first subtitle was rough.
Even if I cut class, I don't think my stomach will cut me a break. Oh well. Maybe I'll sneak back home and see if Mom will fix me a snack.
Snick. CL Shelter. We have a kneel button.
Yeah!
And we can do slide kicks.
Okay!
And we have a jump button
Jump.
on triangle. We have a double jump and a stomp. I actually need to use the washroom. I will be right back. My bad. Returned. Yeah, that's too disruptive. Note that we also have MP. And we start at level 2, which is interesting. Yeah, for whatever reason, triangle is exit. Here, can we change that? No, that's not gonna work. Unless we change what the jump button is. Yeah, let's do this. Let us So examine square. Cancel circle. Menu. Does that make sense? Okay, cancel. Menu doesn't share any other things. Yes, I think that's good. So we have no items. We do have normal guard, armor for Jude. Everything else is stats that we're used to. Personal skills, GC point growth settings. I do not remember what that means. I'm assuming it is like how you want your character's stats to spread on level up. Jude is a gadgeteer. Original commands. Force abilities, Mystic. Extends an item's effect to all hexes. I can't... I want to tree. Does that just mean that he's looking at it? Because I see that he's tilting his head up at it.
Jump!
I guess so.
Yeah! Okay!
Damn, those are some sturdy birds. Markers indicating the connections between areas are called route trackers. Blue markers indicate routes yet to be explored. Yellow markers indicate routes already taken. Red markers indicate routes most recently used. Press select to toggle route trackers on or off. Morning, Jude. I see you running around the village as usual. It's good to see children full of energy. This door won't open. Doesn't look like anyone lives in this house. The old rain-worn sign reads Henriksen. Yeah, having a double jump is crazy. Yeah, compared to how rigid... Again, we have like a little, like, notice me prompt, but can't interact with it. My camera suddenly stopped working this morning, though I didn't drop it or anything. I'd been thinking of taking a picture of you to show how much better that jacket is fitting now. It's too bad. Would have been a nice picture to add to your album. Wyoming. Alright. Whoa. Children grow up so fast. Seems like just yesterday when you were a toddler hanging onto your mother's hand. You've grown so quickly. You know, this is getting a little framey. What if we turn on the enhancements? What did these do? Nothing? Is it just so that we can rewind? Looks like that's it. No. That somehow looks better. But I'll stick with the 4x3. Eesh. I don't know what modern is supposed to mean in that context. Why, hello there, Jude. What are you doing here? Isn't it time for your swordsmanship lessons at Instructor Henry's dojo? You're blessed to live in a village where there are people who can teach you both physical and mental skills. You mustn't pass up any opportunities to learn, dear. Since you are the only child in CL Village, we all felt as though you were our own while watching you grow up these past 13 years. We can't help wanting to be involved in your life. That's weird. Why would I be the only child? What's for lunch, Mom? I'm hungry. God damn! Now why would you be hungry? After all, it's not like you've done anything today to build up an appetite, right? Uh-oh. Does she know? Instructor Henry came by late earlier. He asked if you weren't feeling well. Oh, great. Henry knows too. Now I'll get double the punishment. It's not too late, so you should go and see Henry. Just think, if you work twice as hard at your lessons, your lunch will taste twice as good. I'll do my lessons later. Now, when exactly is later? If you keep putting everything off, you'll never grow up to be a mature adult. I think in raising him by myself, I've spoiled him. At times like this, I wish he were here. I was hoping she'd heat up some leftover stew or something, but I never expected her to know about me skipping class. You know what? Didn't Henri say something about how you should act on your feelings when thinking alone doesn't help? I guess I'll just go and see if I can pick some berries in the forest. It's not like I have a lot of other options at this point. You could starve. The door won't open. I like that you can double jump at any height as well. Dude's doing stretches on his balcony. Smart Alex house. The name Seal means sky in an ancient language. Well, CL. Did you know that? Yeah, it's called fucking French. I think you know this already, but don't mess with any of the machines in the village. Be especially careful about the big one in the center. No matter what happens, don't mimic me and start banging on it. I had to execute some percussive maintenance today. I got in the elevator in my apartment and it didn't go anywhere. And then the door opened and then it closed again. And I was like, okay, I'm impatient. I'm just gonna bang on the panel behind, in front of the elevator. And then it started working. Not immediately, so I don't know if that was the reason for it, but you know. Press the square button while at a breakpoint to completely restore your character's MP. You can also save your progress onto a memory card, PS2. CL Shelter. Well, do we have a ocean? Cool. River. Alright. Everyone in the village wants to do their part to ensure you grow up to be a respectable adult. But we want to be respectable adults ourselves too. We want to be people who take responsibility for their actions. Just because we're, you know, the next time we get the chance, we want to do the right thing. Yeah, a lot of you are pretty old. Critic Helga's house. It's been ages since we've set aside our old research and let ourselves grow accustomed to this quiet life. Only Heinrich, still dressed in his white lab coat, hasn't changed a bit. He still looks and does the same things. When will he finally learn that you can't fix a broken machine by beating on it? That's not true. But yeah, definitely, like, already getting some of the background sci-fi stuff that was in Wild Arms 3. Guess what? It's kind of in all of them, but this one, of any of them, puts it at the forefront. So does this trigger anything? No, not yet. All right, now if I were forced, would I be left or right? Like all their technology is dying off. God damn it! Stop choosing the right. Oh wait, no, this. Sunlit path. Side view.
Kid!
Wait, hold on.
Go! Jump! Once more! How about this?
Can I not get up there? It feels, yeah! Life in Seattle's the same every day, almost as if time itself was stopped. I guess a child might find it boring when nothing ever changes. But life is best when you have so much free time that you don't know what to do. So this is probably on the way to our training, if I had to hazard a guess.
Once more!
Oh, church.
Once more! Jump!
Whoa, that's Henri. If I get any closer, he'll see me. You'd think that a kid like him would be excited for swordsman training. What the fuck? So I do know. Now there's an achievement for breaking your sword there. And then you just fucking throw it. Yeah, so it just looks like things like that might be interactable, but not with a examine prompt. Sword instructor Henri's dojo. Looks like Henri's not here. This is my chance to run off into the forest. I wonder if you could bring that sword back to town and bang on the machine. That'd be really funny. And I bet we'll find those treasures in the forest. I also appreciate that you don't have to run down the stairs. Oh yeah, you can teabag. Pressing the X button causes you to jump. If you press the X button again during a jump, it will turn into a double jump.
Jump!
But yes, there are side-scrolling sections. Yo! How sick is that? What the sky? Did it just shatter? Something's headed toward the forest. I better go and check it out. Yeah. Yeah. Well, now we know why it's called a shelter. Wait, can we actually go in the water?
I'm soaking wet!
No. Did that damage us? No. I'm feeling very justified in my control changes.
Jump more!
A lucky card. Increases the EXP bonus rate by 1. Target ally hex. Revive fruit. Yellow card. Which is a bit ironic if you don't have a second party member. Doubles Gala earned from an enemy. Enemy hex. And specifies adjacent. That will be important. So we got 3 out of 6 treasures. Oh yeah, all these are pre-rendered.
An assault within the shelter. Isn't this pushing the limits of our authority?
This entire mission's under my jurisdiction.
Even so, shouldn't we report in? And perhaps wait for Brianek's arrival, so we can work in conjunction. But
Brianek.
that'd be your call, sir.
What, are you kidding? And let them get all the credit? Not likely.
That's not what I'm saying. It's just they're, well...
It's just that they're what? Oh yeah, that's right. They're the special elites. And how'd they get that way? They proved themselves on the battlefield. That's how they did it. I tell ya, we gotta take advantage of every opportunity. And just how many more opportunities do you think we'll really get after this? I'll tell you how many. None. And that's why we gotta make the most of each opportunity, no matter how small. You want better rations and booze? If you want to improve your lot in this world, you'd best do things my way, Archibald.
Hey, nobody said anything about any rough stuff when I signed on.
Hey, it's the
And I
boy.
only agreed to all of this because they promised me the girl wouldn't be hurt. I'm responsible for her. And my whole reputation as a drifter will be at stake. I'm not trying to tell you how to do your job or anything. It's just, well, there have been so many unexpected changes and developments, you know? I was hoping maybe for a bonus to help compensate.
God damn.
Huh? What's a kid doing here? Jeez, he sure caught me in an embarrassing moment.
I wonder if that guy's okay. He just got his ass beat. I'll let things settle down a bit before checking it out. There's two soldiers standing beneath the berry tree. First, those things came out of the sky. Then a bunch of adults in uniform appeared. And then, for some reason, that guy got hit. What the heck is going on around here? Ravaged forest. Also, listen to that. Oh, that woodwind. Oh, yeah. Ooh, so jazzy. I keep messing with the volume. I think 30% is where this game needs to live. Yeah, this game might not have, like, as much, like, pure Western flair, but, like, it's got some good stuff. I'm gonna bump up the voices, though. Even this close up, they still don't see me, huh? If I hide behind things and stay out of their sight, I might be able to go further in. Yeah, I think that's just to draw your attention to various potentially important environment things. Just gonna backtrack for a sec just to see if there are any treasures I missed. Also, this is a much better looking lens flare than we had in Dark Cloud. Like, I'm just appreciating it. Like, I like the way that it's layered. Like, if you think about it, like, lens flares kinda sometimes, especially the way that they're, like, colored like a prism. I like there's, like, a little rainbow in the bottom corner, too. But it's kind of like a solar system.
What are you doing here?
I don't know, man. There wasn't any cover. Got some nerve coming around here and sneaking into our camp. Your camp? Quit acting like you own the place. Okay. Did I miss something? Was there a whole... Yeah, okay, never mind. I'm gonna quickly reload just in case there's a reward for being super sneaky. Super sneaky child. I'm gonna steal all their MREs and sell them to that one guy on YouTube. I'm mashing a square to see if there's a hidden treasure, but I don't think there is. But yeah, no, I really like how this is part platformer. Like, freedom of movement is just fun, man. Man, they're in here too? Gotta find somewhere to hide. If I enter his line of sight, he'll spot me. I need to make it through here somehow without getting caught. I wish I could see him still.
Found him!
Man, I'd heard there was an intruder, but I never expected it to be no kid. You're the intruders here, not me. So does this just reset the room? Yeah, I want to see if I can... You know what? I'm being stupid. If that was a door I could open, there would be a marker in front of it. I'm curious, if I hit start, does that skip this whole... No. Okay, good. L1 did something, though. That might be like an auto... Like a go faster text button that you just hold. What is that? I think I hear something. Is that singing?
Let us make a promise here and now. Walking together, hand touching hand. Let us make a promise, make it true. Never again to cry alone.
Girl!
Is someone there? Sorry. It's just, I've never seen a real girl before.
Uh-huh.
I've only heard about them. I didn't mean to interrupt your song. Hi, I'm Jude. So you don't live here, do you?
I mean, technically.
No. Those men in uniform captured me and locked me in here. That's what I thought. Don't worry. I'll find a way to get you out of there. I promise.
Okay, don't get murdered. A locked door separates the two. If only Jude had a key, he might be able to open it. Jude. It's a thick metal door, but a powerful blow has bent it. Keyhole's busted. With a hard stick or something, I might be able to pry the door open. Wonder if I can find anything like that around here. If only I'd been on my way home from practice, I would have had my wooden sword with me. Instructor Henry, sorry for skipping practice. If I'm gonna rescue that girl, I'll need a key for the door and a weapon to protect us. Wonder if I can find that kind of stuff in here. I sure hope I can before anybody comes. And just in case anyone's curious if I sound a little distant today, it's because, again, my chair broke, so I'm leaning back on my other gamer chair that doesn't turn. So, key ring! That's good. Does this sword belong to one of those soldiers? If push comes to shove, I'll use it to defend myself. If I'd known this was going to happen, I would have taken my sword training more seriously. Wide sword. A soldier's weapon. Hit plus 50, ACN 1, attack power 250. Huh?
The impact from breaking through the barrier damaged parts of the craft, including the door. Get everything fixed before it's time for us to take off. Otherwise, it may cause an accident.
The keyhole's broken, and it doesn't look like a key will work. Do you want to use the sword you found to force open the door? Well, we already have the key ring, so this is for something else. Huh. Ah, my head. I mean, we got one more treasure to pick up. giant machines that fly through the sky, and a bunch of adults with weapons. Was that guy who got hit earlier one of them too? Somehow I don't think so, but I guess there's only one way to find out. Pressing the circle button causes Jude to crouch down. If you press a directional button while crouching, Jude will slide in that direction. I really love the bonk noise. It's so aggressive. Door's locked. Do you want to try using one of the keys? No, I guess I'll sit here forever. This door won't open. Hey, you're that kid. I have to ask, just to be sure, you're not a bad guy, right? What makes you think I'm not? Because you're just a kid like me. What? I look like a kid to you? Man, how depressing. I think I might do one of my accents for him just to differentiate our voices a bit. Well, can you get us out of here? And again, even if we do escape from here, what can we do? Gotta hurry and rescue that girl. That girl? You mean you've seen her? Yeah, it was the first time I've ever seen a real girl. Looks like something's going on. They're running around all excited. If we can leave now, we'll just wind up getting caught. Let's just stay here for a bit and see how things go. Is this a Boston or a New York accent? I legitimately don't know. It's somewhere between both, I think. Or are those effectively the same? I don't know. You said your name was Jude, right? Do you live in this village? Yeah. I was on my way to the forest when these strange machines suddenly came flying in through a tear in the sky. Do you all live on the other side of the sky? You can call me Arnaud. Anyway, why are you telling me you have no idea what kind of place this is you're living in? Huh? Seal's the village I grew up in, so what's so different about it? Sounds like you don't know much about anything. Guess that means you don't know why that girl was brought here either. Oh no, the girl! I promised her that I'd help get her out. Doesn't look like there's a soul in this place, let alone a sentry. Let's go back to where they were keeping her. Arnaud, join the party. You're telling me that there's nothing back here. You can get so much air. And Arnaud starts at level 5. He's got a normal feather as his weapon. And a mesh garb. He has Crisis Evade, increases R effects while in critical status, which is your evasion. Blast, non-elemental magic attack, power, 400, target enemy hex any, as opposed to adjacent. And he can jump to another hex, allies in the same hex move with you. He is a formula user. Where did they all go? There were so many of them on the way over here. What's that sound of a town crackling in the distance? The girl was locked up in that room. I hope the key I obtained fits. Not very observant, are you? Looks like she's not here. Where could they have taken her? Any ideas? None at all. There's nothing around here other than the village. And that must be where they're headed. Why? There's nothing else around here, right? And that's the only place they could have gone to. The door is slightly open. When you look inside, you don't see the captive girl anymore. Oh yeah. Some about the PS2 era and tribal drums. There we go. Wait, that's more than 6 treasures. Okay. Curious sleep status. And heal berries for 1,000. Yes, this is the PSN version. Yeah, I played a good chunk of this a long time ago, but I don't remember too much about it, apart from just enjoying it. Well, I mean, it's an emulation. And then, does Nectar... Restores reduced max HP. Okay, that's not a mechanic I really remember. Yeah, that's more or less what I feel I achieved with this game.
There we go.
My track record with these games is not super great when it comes to finishing them. I spent a lot of time getting all the X-File keys and Alter Code F just so I could, you know, get everything in this game, and then ended up not finishing this game. So, go figure. I do think it's still a misstep to, Oh, there you go. All the right berries have been picked. Hopefully I didn't miss interacting with anything else before, because I tried examining things. Ooh. Here we go. Yeah, I'm not the biggest on strategy RPGs.
They must have released them on their way to the village. What should we do?
Better think fast. They're headed straight this way.
Man, why does this always seem to happen to me?
I don't think of it that way. I mean, XF is clearly, like, it uses hexes just like this, but, like, just because you can position your characters does not... That would be like saying that, like, Yakuza Like a Dragon or Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth are strategy RPGs because you can move your characters around. It's still a turn-based RPG where you only have 4 characters at maximum, whereas strategy RPGs typically have much larger numbers of both allies and enemies. Tales is an action RPG. Battles take place on a field divided into 7 sections called hexes. Upon selecting an attack, shoot, or original command, targetable hexes will be displayed in red. If no enemies are within your immediate attack range, try moving from your current hex to another one. So right now, all we have is... these are called Scouters. Weakness, Short Circuit. Oh, you can even see their stealable items. Interesting. Do we actually have that range? I like the little sprites on the bottom, too. No, they are not in range. I like the little walking... Hey, I'm walking here! And then you can guard by selecting your current hex. Or you can flee by selecting outside. And do not... Oh, and then there are lay points as well, which I think either boost damage or reduce damage depending on the elemental interactions. Yeah, they are very bouncy. So Blast, I think, can target any hex. It even shows how much damage it's gonna do. Yeah.
Time to cut loose!
Sorry, try again.
Now, if I'm not mistaken, if there are multiple enemies on the same tile, I think your attack will hit all of them.
Cool and smart, that's my way!
And vice versa.
Let's do this. We've got to get back to CL.
I can't remember how much I like the standard battle theme, so I'm excited to hear that again. Sorry I got you mixed up in all this. You could have just run away once your cell door was open, but instead you're... What? And leave a kid like you behind? No, I can do anything that uncool. Thanks for fighting alongside me, Arno. I'm really glad you're with me. You're welcome. Do you always just come out and say what's on your mind? Yeah, like before, I basically just said, haha, girl.
What's more?
Once more is such a weird voice line for a double jump, but it's so very Japanese.
Now watch me in action!
See, because this is the reason why I don't consider this a strategy RPG, because, like, yeah, there's a lot of enemies here, but because they share damage on the same hex tile, it doesn't feel like there's a lot of enemies. Okay, just making sure we're on the same page, because some people will be sticklers for things like that. No, that's fair.
I can do
Well, if we're talking about being absurdist. Yeah, I mean, if we're talking about absurdist genres, I mean, again, the Tales series is where you go. You go to the Tales wiki, and you go to the list of Tales media. I'm just gonna go through the list here. So the genre of Tales of Fantasia Narikiri Dungeon was RPG to face reality. Tales of the World Summoner's Lineage was a fantasy simulation RPG. That's pretty normal. You know, nothing too... You know, Tales of Commons, the smartphone game, was a RPG to walk alongside a changing world and trusting thoughts. Tales of Varheit was RPG to find the meaning of living. Tales of the Tempest for the DS was RPG that awakens the soul. Tales of the World Material Dungeon was an outfit change RPG. Symphonia Dawn of the New World was RPG to believe in resonating hearts. Christoria was an RPG written in blood and betrayal. Or a Meeting Dear Transgressors, in brackets, Friends RPG. Luminaria was 21 Ways of Life Intersecting RPG. Radiant Mythology was RPG for your sake. I love it so much. I'm not going to go through all of these because the rest are just italicized rather than bolded on Wikipedia. But yeah, the list of Tales media page on Wikipedia is great. Yeah, no, that doesn't exist. Yeah, I wish there was still a way of playing Fantasia without getting a ROM and playing it by emulator. All right, so you're gonna attack us. Yep.
Well,
There you
okay,
go.
let's see what I can do. It takes more than muscle to win a fight.
Yeah. I like how there's a random chance
feel it.
of little battle flourishes happening. It's so cool. Yeah, no, it is. But guess what? You can actually play it in English, and it was localized. Not well, because, oh god, what was it? There were two things. There was like, there were two major typos. Oh, yes. Ragnarok was mistranslated as kangaroo. Like, how do you fuck that up? Like, holy autocomplete, Batman. Yes. It turns out Australia is the afterlife in Norse mythology. What happens if you attack your target hex? No, you can't. It doesn't let you. Alright.
No matter where.
This way!
Try using your brain a little.
There's also just the constant, like, arguing between fans
Maybe I'll
about
give that a try.
whether the protagonist should be named Cress or Kless. When Cress with an R makes more sense, like watercress, because the heroine is named Mint after another plant. I think there might even be some other characters that have plant-based names, but those are the as far as I'm aware, no. I believe you can block enemy pathing by spreading out your team. I might be mistaken though. But yeah, I don't think enemies, because yeah, I can't walk onto the same hex as the enemy. However, there are abilities like Arnaud's force ability, for example, that allows him to teleport to any hex. I mean, it's weird because the engine is actually, I did Cthulhu's, but this game has nothing to do with that, so I wanted to play it because it just came out, and it's good. And I'll be honest, I kind of like it more than 3, even though 3's aesthetic is amazing. This game's got a lot of cool stuff going on. Are you asking what the timestamp of that was, Mod? Yes, because it is, in fact, an acronym. Let's actually look that up. Because, like, the default was, like, I think Relic Machine is kind of the standard. So, like, in Wild Arms 1, it was Advanced Relic Machine, and 2, it was... I don't even want to talk about it. In Wild Arms 3, it was Artifacts from Ruins, Memories. Apparently, in the Japanese version of Alter Code F, ARM is a German acronym for Alt Ratzelhaft Machine, which means old and enigmatic. In this game, it is Ambient Reorganization Material, which will make more sense once we get around to it. 5 uses the term Ancient Revolution Material. XF uses Automated Resurrection Machines. Armed Fantasia apparently has arms, Aether Reaction Maximizers. And then, yeah, Wild Arms 2 apparently has 2 different acronyms. Awkward Rush and Mission Savers. Agile Remote Mission Squad, which refers to your party. And then in the TV series, Twilight Venom, which abbreviates to TV, by the way, they are Armaments of Ruined Macabre Saboth. Japan's crazy. Yeah, same here. Yeah, for me it was 3, and which again I never finished. But then I got Alter Code F, leading up to Wild Arms 4, and I love the heck out of that. I'm not sure. I do, since it is also on PlayStation, the PSN. I do want to play through the original version of Wild Arms, but I don't think I'm gonna commit to a full playthrough. I put very little time into 5, so I'm very excited if that ends up getting brought back. Like, I still want Alter Code F more, if I'm being completely honest. But if we get 5 next, I would be really excited to jump in and actually finish that. I think it's still very strange. Oh, look at that. Look at that sassy man. But yeah, no, Alter Code F is such a vibe. It's such a great remake. I don't know if the localization is necessarily great, because I think they cut a whole bunch of stuff like voice acting. Like, the whole game is completely silent. But, you know. Ooh. Oh yeah, this is gonna be juicy. Bam!
Try using your brain a little.
Oh, and Arnaud's got some kind of special stat going on. Can we identify our own people? No, doesn't look like it. Oh, detonation. Yeah, okay. So that costs 16 MP, and it looks like that's still going to, Does that mean he's gonna get like a guaranteed crit? Oh, he's doing heavy damage.
I'm not as nice as I look. What kind of trouble have I gotten myself into now?
Yeah, sometimes you just need a simple RPG as a palate cleanser. Like, Wild Arms 3 compared to this one is a lot more complicated. Just like in terms of like mechanical depth and exploration. Attack, shoot, original, item, and other commands are all effective on a per hex basis. If there are multiple targets within a single hex, they are all affected. So you can damage several enemies during an attack or heal multiple allies, but only if they are all standing in the same hex. Yeah, for me, Battle Network 2 is still like the best by a landslide.
Set up formula.
I'm ready to go. Let's see.
Yeah.
Well, okay, let's see what I can do.
There's a certain part of 1 that I didn't bother playing past. I did finish 2 through 4, however.
Set up formula.
But I think 3 had the coolest final boss, but I think it was not as good as 2. And 4 was very rough around the edges. I mean, that's the one that everyone dislikes. Ooh, that's a lot of effort. Kudos.
Time end.
Yeah. Nah, 4 unfortunately just isn't worth it. I've never played Star Force, and I do want to check out that collection once it goes on sale for a reasonable price. Yeah, there you go. Whoops! For some reason, I've been playing too much Sonic recently. I thought I had an air dash for some reason. No. He goes very slow, in fact. He does not have a sprint
It'd
button.
be rude if I didn't return the favor.
Oh, he's got a
Okay,
counter
let's see
skill.
what I can do. Set up formula.
I can do it.
So you say that, Mod, but the bummer is that there isn't a possum character in the IDW comics, and their
Try
design
using
is
your
kind of
brain a
bland.
little.
Well, I shouldn't say bland, it's just not to my taste.
This way.
Cool and smart. That's my way. Gotcha.
Man,
Try using your
I
brain.
know
a
Arno
little.
is using a projectile here, but his accuracy is quite poor.
Maybe I'll give that a try. Yeah. Now watch me in action.
I'm trying to save some
Try
of my
using your
MP
brain
here.
a little.
I'll stir things up.
And that's the end.
This is a pretty long run back to the village. Not that me jumping into the river helped matters. What's wrong? We need to hurry to the village, right? Yeah. Even if they're just machines, I don't feel very good about hurting and breaking things. Never really thought about all this during my swordsmanship lessons, though. Huh. Well, what do you plan on doing if something happens to your village? I don't know. If I can't think of what to do even while it's happening, then I'll just do what I feel is right. That's what Instructor Henri told me. How about you? What do you think we should do? Beats me. After all, thinking alone could solve everything. I wouldn't be in this mess right now. That doesn't mean I'm gonna stop thinking, though. In any case, I'll tag along with you for a little while longer. But once we get to the village, you'll have to manage on your own. Yeah, no problem, and thanks. I want to keep my promise to that girl, so help me out for just a little longer, okay? It's really helpful to have you with me. Can't believe I'm letting this kid take advantage of me. Seeing the clouds outside is really cool. That's such a good shot. Oh, he's at max health. I was wondering if there was a reason for him having that, like, exhausted animation. And when did he have a, what is the... There we go. When did he have a counter skill? I guess everybody might? Might just be a default ability? Or maybe it's baked into his weapon? I don't know. Oh, you're all spread out.
Stop jumping around!
Although none of his counters have ever actually landed.
There! I'm over here!
Take care of that!
So one thing I will say that I don't like about Wild Arms 5 compared to this is they made it so that you can move and perform an action on every turn. And I feel like that really took away from the strategy of the X system. Also means that a lot of boss fights become this weird cat and mouse situation where the enemy's like constantly running around the field.
Try this!
But I suppose that makes it more accurate to the way that battles look in Wild Arms 3. So, yes. So we have Defender, guards against physical attacks, protects others in the same hex from taking damage. Sure, I'll hydrate. Thank you, Mud. Yeah. Yeah, looks like they're here. Let's get a little closer. Whoa, hey! Don't do anything stupid! They've captured everyone. You think rushing out is going to accomplish anything? Come on, use your head! Hand it over without a fight and we won't have to use force. I hope you'll make the smart decision. Acting Commander Tony. We decided to live here and withdraw ourselves from the world. The smart decision you're hoping for is merely the one that benefits you most, is it not? Starting negotiations with a show of force like this, have you no shame? Commander, we found it! There's no mistaking it! What do you hope to accomplish with that? That sin left behind by the war? Are you planning on repeating the same mistakes? War? What war? What this is power. A power necessary to open the future. You think you're so smart just because you carry on hysterically about war, but you're nothing but a foolish woman. I'd like to think I'm better than you, a man simply drunk on the power of his newfound toy. Leave that alone. You can't use it. What's the point of having it if you can't use it? Only ones who can use that. The only ones who can use an arm are... that girl! What's the point of having it if you can't use it? My, you're a smart one. Huh. Don't tell me that child is a gene driver.
Maybe, or maybe not. That's what we're gonna find out right now. She's terrified. What should I do? How can I get over there? Ah, well, that may actually be easier than you think. Whoopsies! Jude? Mom! Welcome to the party. The more the merrier. Get away from them. Don't you dare do anything to that girl either. When I was a kid, I liked to play at being the hero too. But even kids' games can go too far. You need to learn how to dress your elders, boy. As an adult, it's only natural that I'm passionate about the proper education of our kids. If we wouldn't have come to this, if you had only cooperated with us. Yeehaw! Please stop! I'll do it! So, please! Yeah, kid! It's your fault I got caught up in this! Do something! I want to, but there's nothing I can do right now. They even took my sword! Fucking idiots! Packing peanuts! Wow! It's actually probably just a bunch of silica. If only I had the power to fight, these guys wouldn't be able to. Or nanomachines! The neutral state arm. It reacted to Jude and activated? There's no turning back now. That's silver sand. It transformed into a gun? What the heck is that thing in your hand? Well, I don't know what it is, but now, maybe we can actually do something. This is the power to fight. That much I know. I can feel it, like it's a part of my own body. It's time to turn the tables, Arno. We're gonna save everyone. Jude's shoot command can be used as many times as he has shots loaded into his arm. If he is out of ammo, the command will change from shoot to attack. Not only does this result in lower offensive power, it also suffers from other weaknesses such as a reduced chance of a critical hit. To use the shoot command again, Jude must use the guard stance to remain in the current hex and finish his turn without taking any further action. Then, upon completion of the turn, ammo is automatically reloaded. Look at that animation. Hey, fuckers! Oh, I still have to be within one panel. Alright. Well, I feel like there's still going to be a boss fight after this, so I'm not going to use the lucky card just yet.
Blast!
What? Ha!
Let's do this!
Time for gun magic.
Whoa! Is this as far as I go?
Alright. Why do you think you're the protagonist?
I'm still okay. I'm ready to go. Gotcha! My turn.
Not bad!
I'm still okay.
Yeah, so it also turns into a sword.
Try this.
There we go.
You're using that against us?
That's because you forced me to.
Each character has commands called originals that consume MP. Originals are more powerful than attack, shoot commands, and have special effects that can turn the battle in your favor. The key to victory is to use them effectively as the situation warrants. All we have is Blast. HP bonus rate, target enemy hex, adjacent. Okay, so we need to heal Jude.
Aren't I thoughtful?
Time for a comeback.
We're gonna have them group up. Hexes with yellow, blue, red, or green borders possess earth, water, wind, fire, or wind elemental properties respectively. These special hexes are called late points, and 3 of these 4 elements will always be placed on the outer ring of the battlefield. Characters on a lay point can tap into the specific element with some of their commands. In our No's case, his original Blast changes its functionality based on the lay point.
Give us a little extra!
Let's do this!
Phantom Line, straight attack across hexes, power 720. Enemy hex, forward, piercing.
Let's see!
Looks like you need some corporal punishment. What?
Cool and smart, that's
Well,
my
that
way!
didn't work out for you.
My turn!
Now, hopefully I'm remembering what this move looks like correctly. Because he's about to fire his laser!
You little brat! I need war!
I need
It'd
war!
be rude if I didn't return the favor.
There we go. Finally. Let's defend.
What's
Now watch me in action.
I'll straighten you out.
I'll stop them all!
Is that Kid Clark? That might be.
Ah!
Now watch me in action.
Water element. Okay. Can we see his weakness? So standing on the ley line was actually worse for me. Okay. Thanks. Let's just see what it looks like. Okay, it's whatever. Yeah, I think Blast mechanically is a really cool
Children need to
idea.
learn their place.
Let's do this! Okay, here we go!
You little brat! Children need to learn their place. What's wrong?
Yeah, let's move here so we can
Let's see now!
actually heal Jude.
You little brat!
Yeah, just having a
Children
normal
need to
ass
learn their
MP system
place.
is nice.
What? Children need to learn their place.
Lay off a little.
Ooh, okay.
Impossible!
It's a little silly. Jude mastered Emergency MP. Or no, mastered Gemstone.
How can that kid be so strong?
He's got a
Is this
laser gun.
truly the power of arms?
I can't believe it. The kid did it. He beat those soldiers. Hey, what's the matter?
The arm! We can't control it!
Quick! Somebody get that child a conservative streamer shock collar.
End of Seattle as we know it.
Yeah, no, we're just in the middle of a fucking sandstorm, dude.
That power of yours isn't just for fighting. You must try not to let it consume you. Thank goodness. We got rid of those jerks, didn't we?
I mean, those soldiers were pretty rude.
It's Yuli. Yuli Atreides.
Actually, no, it's
And it's all because you
Dajude
kept your
Sandstorm.
promise. Thank you, Jude.
The shield generator can't sustain its output! CL's going to fall into the sea!
A sea?
We'll cease all operations and withdraw. This man you see, he's responsible for all of this. Though we can't ask for your forgiveness, I want you to know that we had hoped for a peaceful resolution.
What was that? Hello?
You think I'm gonna just...
Jude, listen to me. Now is not the time for this. More importantly, we have to escape from here.
But Mom, they're the ones that attacked us.
Reminder that I maxed out the voice acting.
We have to help them, right?
Yuli joined the party. We have the Zerd 003SS. Jude's arm, known as Shapeshifter. Yuli has a basic circle. So she can use material to restore HP. She is a Paladin. And then she also has a heal command, which is better, but the difference is that material heals everyone, whereas heal targets a specific hex, although it can heal enemy. Not the square hole. Can we save game?
Let's rest for a bit.
Yeah. Shit's kinda going crazy.
Jump!
When a base state arm reacts with the genes encoded within the genome data, it shifts into an active state. When that occurs, a load is placed upon both driver and arm due to the rewriting of the genome data. That is none other than the resistance impulse you experienced earlier. If your genome contains genes that are a perfect match for an arm, then that will be the only time the genome data is rewritten. But if not, it's possible for the resistance impulse to occur repeatedly, which ultimately leads up to the arm devouring you. Okay, nerd! This is the biggest plot dump by the fucking save point. It looks like the girl they brought with them is an arm driver like yourself. But judging from the way she contained the resistance impulse, we can conclude that her driver compatibility characteristics are different from yours. Her abilities may be the result of undergoing calibration. Oh no, it's a village of nerds.
Go!
The arm you activated was unit number Zerd003SS Shapeshifter. It's a powerful third-generation arm that can evolve and adapt to different situations. But we didn't want to see someone like yourself who's never had to know war to be the one to wield it. This is totally plot dump, Batman. To think you can use arms, too. An inborn gene driver. I suppose it shouldn't come as a surprise. You'll soon find your body is capable of quick and agile movement like never before. That's a special benefit gene drivers enjoy due to the improved intercell nerve impulse transmission caused by arms. That shock has started decreasing the output from the maintenance device that supported Seal Village for these past 10 years. Doesn't look like there's time to repair it. If we don't make a run for it, we'll wind up blown to smithereens along with the shelter. There's no time to set the launch coordinates for the escape pod. If we leave it up to chance and not know where we'll land, we won't be able to meet up later. You can walk. Jude, listen. This village is different from everywhere else in the world. Seal Village is actually a shelter floating above the sky in Felgaia. Okay, clouds. Not a sandstorm. Just ugly clouds. We all decided we'd tell you once you grew up, but we never expected this to happen. Jude, it seems that you've... No, now isn't the time for that. Outside Ciel lies Felgaia, a world you've never seen. Felgaia is a rough and desolate place. It won't treat you as gently as Ciel would. But I want you to be strong. Don't let the world defeat you. That's what it means to grow up. Okay. Ciel Village is protected by a shelter barrier with stealth functionality. It's supposed to be invisible, undetectable. How did these soldiers find their way to these coordinates? Don't tell me he leaked them. Oh, deadbeat dad? Or whoever Henriksen is. This isn't the time for dawdling on the outskirts of the village. I have to hurry and escape with Yuli and the others. Can't even interact with that door. Mom's outside helping with the preparations for the evacuation. I can't just stand around here. But we can go see our teacher man. We have a gun that turns into a sword. Why do we need this? Yeah, you just need to land the, Blam! I was trying to see if I could hit that thing up above. Looks like Henri isn't here. Maybe he's helping out with the evacuation. I can't just stand around and not do anything either.
Jump!
The escape pods are over there. Dude, don't forget, that girl protected you. Once you make a promise, you keep it. No matter what happens, promise you'll remember those two things. I taught you more than how to wield a sword.
Aren't you all coming?
We'll be escaping very soon, but there are some things we must do first. We'll leave as soon as we're done.
I've got all the documentation together. If only we had gone ahead and thrown it all away, this never would have happened to us now.
That may be so.
Mom!
I guess it can't be helped. No one can remain a child forever. Your hidden abilities were awakened today. Whether or not you come to regret this day, you must decide that for yourself.
But Mom...
Hurry up and close the hatch. We'll be right behind you.
Man, everything's gone crazy.
it's all my fault. No, those stupid soldiers are to blame, not you.
Hey, we've got more important things to worry about right now. Like, will this escape pod really work? We're pretty high up, you know.
That's the thing, I don't.
Is this the outside world? Mom? Anyone? Hello?
I can't swim. I teleport. Yeah. Let's go. Sadly, the vocals in this are not as good as Wild Arms 3's.
All the things I did to you, winds of fate come blowing through, takes away the things you love, and you don't know what to do. Then from nothing comes the light, see your future still in sight, waiting there, and you find the things that you have. The drinks we see so far, together makes us who we are. So don't let go, you know we're almost there.
Bitrate Annihilator.
I see you, endless gazing up to the sky, wondering why, and you feel you can't go on, but you know this isn't the end, so come on, it's a lie when shaking in fear, you're fooling yourself, it is true, you'll never run away from here.
I love this part. So good. Love that ending. But yeah, I think next time we stream this, I'll bump that up another 10%. That sounds a lot better than it did back on the original PS2. There's this weird echo that it used to have. So I wonder, maybe this is based on the PAL version. We may not know where we are, but at least the escape pod made it safely to shore. Are you feeling okay? Yeah, actually I'm feeling a little better than before. I'm sorry. No, it's not your fault. It's my fault for not being able to use that power properly. If you hadn't stopped me, things would have been much worse. Even I know that. So please, don't say you're sorry. Sound like Mom and the others knew about this power but never told me about it. Yuli, this power of mine, and yours which calmed my arm, what the heck are they? It's, well... Is that a question I shouldn't have asked? No, it's not like that. It's just, once you know, you won't be able to turn back. I can't answer knowing that I'd be putting you in danger. I'm sorry. You're saying it'd be better off not knowing? I bet Mom and the others thought the same thing, which is why they didn't tell me anything. But that didn't help at all, did it? Not knowing or understanding anything is what led to me destroying everything. I honestly can't believe that I'd be better off not knowing. Jude. I understand your fear, Yuli. Seal Village and the forest made up my entire world. When I think about what's happening now, I get so scared that I can hardly breathe. But I know I can't just stay like this, so... Jude, you don't know how cruel adults can be. I don't want I don't want anyone to be hurt because of me. Not anymore. I'm sorry. You keep apologizing for everything. You Canadian? I've heard about you in these textbooks, but I've never, met one. I never met a kitty, and you're a girl too. Wow. 2 firsts in one day. Wow. But you really don't have to feel bad about everything, you know? For one, you saved me, so I think it's okay to be proud of that. Besides, I'll protect you from now on if any adults try to do bad things to you. Remember I promised you that when we first met? You would honor that promise? No, I can't allow you to get further involved in this than you already are. Hey. I'm sorry. To tell you the truth, I just wanted to use my power to protect something. And you're acting as though everything's your fault, but it's not. I know, I'm the one who destroyed CL. Because I used my power, but couldn't use it properly. The village and everyone in it. So, now I want to use my power to do good. If I can use it to protect you, I think I won't come to hate it. Is that a good enough reason to want to protect you? Perhaps it's because you're a boy, but you're much stronger than I am. Mom warned me, though. She said I can't remain a boy forever. Mom, everyone. Why do I have to be the one to go look around? Even if I did lose at rock, paper, scissors, isn't this a task kids should do? Well, if you don't like it, maybe next time you should try to win. Did you find anything? Looks like ours is the only escape pod that made it here. I don't see any others. Anyway, let's not worry about it right now. Trying to think on an empty stomach isn't very effective. My razor-sharp mind is built in such a way that it doesn't run on empty. Let's look for somewhere we can eat and get some rest. We'll have plenty of time left to think about our situation afterwards. Also, this looks really crisp. I do have to say. It's a shame about the pre-rendered cutscenes. Those look terrible.
Attack!
Attack the crab! Uh-oh. Looks like we're not alone. Don't tell me we're surrounded by monsters. Monsters? There are monsters in Filgaia? Do we have to fight with that power? With that power that was awakened in me? I'll back you up with my material too. If that material drive the Guardian programs. Guardian? Material? Yuli. So that's why. Is that why they were after you? If you can help, please do. Right now, we really need your power. Your material. Okay. Actions during battle result in an increase of a power called Force, FP. Use the Force gauge located on the right side of the screen to monitor its accumulation. Each character has special moves or force commands used to unleash FP, and these commands require a set amount of FP. Yuli's material is one such force command. When used on the lay point, it executes a magic attack based on the specific element of that lay point. When used on a hex that is not a lay point, it heals allies in all hexes on the battlefield. Oh yeah! We can also just, you know, shoot the blob. Take this, blob. Oh, they are very resistant. Ah, but they're weak to fire. There you go. So gemstone, I assumed. Oh wow. Oh, you guys aren't smart. There's no brain in there.
Everyone.
Bam. She's like fucking Colette from Tales of Symphonia.
Okay, let's see what I can do.
Microwave those motherfuckers.
Let's do this.
So yeah, gemstone, anytime you kill an enemy with an elemental attack, is giving us fire gemstones. So now we can do this.
Okay, here we go. No skimping when you need items. I want to help.
I never really used those too much back in the day, but with the way that this system works, I might use them more often. The Guardian programs.
Making to the material. Ready to operate. Code M.
Yeah, so this one's real sci-fi.
Is there anything I can do?
I forgot how sci-fi it was. Like, I thought she was still gonna be using magic, but no. No, she is... She's fucking linking up with the tech gods. Oh my god. Oh, look at these goobers.
I can do it!
Okay, what are you guys weak to? Okay, well... That's unfortunate.
It takes more than muscle to win a fight.
I'll do my best.
I do want to see the various animations and whatnot.
I can help here.
I'm ready to go!
Takes care of that.
Maybe I'll give that a try.
I have to be strong.
Seagull!
Making to the material. Wake up. Code S.
I forget the names of the summons from Wild Arms 3, but I want to say water might have been Studark, so I wonder if that's the same. So, something cheeky we can do. Nah, never mind. It's gonna take so long to move her over there. Let's do this. I should have just moved him. Oh well.
I figured we might need this!
It's fine.
Ugh!
I would like to avoid killing you.
I'll do it.
Whoop.
Ugh! Let's do this!
Now watch me in action.
I'll do my best.
There we go. And we just need wind.
Making to the material. Driving over. Code G. Now we can at least relax a little.
Rapid guard. Okay. I also really appreciate how fast those cutscenes are compared to Wild Arms 3. Ah, so it's both evasion and speed. Interesting. Oh, and you get all your HP back after each fight. Okay. I didn't notice that. All right, wind circle.
I'll make you feel my pain!
There!
Nice.
Now
Good
watch
counter.
me in action!
I'll do my best!
Honestly, yeah, let's do this.
No one should suffer. Safety device. Aim to the material. That's activate. Code O. No way I'm gonna lose! I'm still okay.
I feel like I'm chewing through those heal berries more than I need to.
I'll do it!
God, she's so slow.
Linking to the material.
Ooh.
Starting up. Code F.
This just looks like something from Jade Cocoon. God, I want that to come back to PSN so bad. Yo. Yeah, that's similar to the one from Wild Arms 3. That's so sick.
Is there anything I can do?
No! There was a treasure! Yeah, so that's the thing. Enemies can drop items, but you have to be... You either have to end the fight on that tile, or at least go onto that tile if an item has been dropped. Okay, so we need to finish off an enemy in the water. Which way is Progus?
Kick! Go! Accelerator!
Oh, okay. They haven't explained that mechanic yet.
My turn!
I don't think I can hit anyone from here. Alright. Gagnon!
It takes more than muscle to win a fight!
Whoa, that was close! I'll do my best!
Okay, no particular,
Let us sprinkle the waters of compassion!
Yeah, do that!
Try this!
Oh, okay. Not so much for that. So clearly the preview is not 100% accurate. There's still a slight bit of randomness to that. Ah, the accelerator gauge. There you go. Literally didn't even notice that. Ah, here we go. Accelerator has awakened within Jude. With the R1 button, when the R1 button is pressed, Jude's reaction speed increases dramatically, and time slows around him relatively. When the accelerator is in effect, the AC graph at the top right corner of the screen displays the remaining effective time. You can see hidden Gela. Use the accelerator to get past traps and obtain hidden Gela.
Full speed!
How fast does it come back? Pretty fast.
Accelerator! Jump! Jump! Once more!
Travel Guide 7. The books you find as you progress through the game are not required items, but contain techniques which can make your progress easier. About fleeing from battle. When fighting a random encounter battle, a character position on an outer hex can easily flee, but there's a risk that Gela will be lost in the process. When fleeing, gather as many party members on the same hex as the fleeing character, since the number of members on that hex determines the amount of Gela lost.
Ready to go!
Alright, that will do it for now. And one thing that I do kind of like about what they did with the achievements for this one is the Platinum Trophy is called the 4th Detonator, which is... So all of the Wild Arms games have subtitles in Japan. They're not just titled like 2, 3, 4. So I think Wild Arms 2 is Second Ignition. Yeah, Wild Arms 3 is Advanced Third. This is the 4th Detonator, and Wild Arms 5 is 5th Vanguard. But it's funny because they use a Roman numeral for that, so I always call it the 5th Vanguard. Actually, yeah, no. So the Wild Arms 5 logo in Japan, so in the American one sucks. It's just like Wild Arms and then the number 5, and it's got some like bullet holes and dents in it and scratches like on a metallic texture. But the Japanese logo is literally Wild Arms, the 5th Vanguard, and there are 2 V's. It's so good. Anyway, thanks for hanging out, guys. That'll do for now. More of this on another day. Not sure how soon. Again, gotta make sure I get my chair replaced tomorrow, because this was not the most comfortable stream. Still hoping to do some more Dark Cloud on the weekend. But let's be honest, I might just fiend some vampire crawlers this week. We'll see. Anyway, adios. Take